with people's diets, I think, you know, you don't even have to go as far to cut out in an elimination diet as far all the way down to meat. But if you can just cut out like simple carbs and sugar, like you can be such a healthier person. I started the ketogenic diet because I've got a rare form of epilepsy. It's more of a movement disorder, but people say epilepsy because it's easier. So I heard Joe Rogan talking about it, and I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. Why not?
Yeah.
So what I did was I started doing it, and I was about 134 kilos, which is 297 pounds. And I started eating it, and I lost 100 pounds, 35 kilos, or whatever that happens to be. And I was healthier. I was probably too skinny because I was 94 kilos and I'm 6'8", so a bit of a beanpole. But I found I was just so much healthier. I could run further. My cardio endurance was much better. My clarity, my mind was sharper, was moving quicker. And for the longest time in my childhood, I couldn't work out, because I was always quite overweight. I couldn't work out why I couldn't lose weight. And then when you look at it now, knowing what I do know about, I mean, what I know on the fringe of nutrition, I was constantly eating and spiking my blood sugar.
Yeah, once you know, once you know it, it completely blew my mind. I thought calories were all that mattered, and I didn't realize I was overeating. I was hungry all the time when I was eating carbs, and it was partly, I think, the antidepressants I was taking as well and the medications. But I was just starving all the time, eating all the time because I was hungry and never feeling full. And so I switched to kind of a paleo. It was a keto diet. Like, it turned out it was keto, but it was 2015. So like people didn't really talk about keto as much back then. And that makes a huge difference. And what I tell people too, is if you're not willing, like, it is hard to go down to just beef. Nobody who's doing a just beef diet is doing it because they don't like food. Like, that's the other thing, is a lot of people who are on this diet get hell from everyone around them. And it's like, you try only eating beef for like years, it's not that great. Like, it would be more fun to eat other things and not feel like crap. But I usually tell people, cut out, even if all you're going to cut out is like wheat, if that's the least you can do, but like ideally cutting out grains and some of the like more processed foods, even that'll make a huge difference.
Oh, bread. Just stop eating bread. Stop having toast.
Yeah.
I mean, toast is amazing. So I haven't had toast in like a year. Like I saw an ad and they were talking, I was watching Downton Abbey the other night, and the lady, Mrs. Hughes, walked in and she had a U-Butte toaster. They couldn't believe it. And she was cooking toast. The self-control I had not to walk to the freezer and try and find some bread or something to have some butter on some toast was insane. That was horrible, but you have to have that. And I think that the great thing about the keto diet, or in your case, the carnivore diet, is because it's so much work to take in too much food. Like, you're not sitting down and having 6 steaks to try and smash out 3,000 calories a day. Like, it is easily, or perhaps more easily, restricted on the calories and helps you lose weight. And I think a lot of people don't need as many calories as they think they do. Like, even if you're bodybuilding and stuff, people who are eating, 5,000-6,000 calories a day, that is insane. I mean, I can train, I can run, I can lift weights and all that type of stuff, and I eat probably about 2,500 a day. And being, my body size and all that type of stuff. And that is fine with that. And that's with no carbs. So one would think that people are overeating and then thus causing inflammation, thus causing all these other problems.